There we go. Hopefully this recording works. I had to reset up OBS. Anyway, welcome everybody to Popgoes, an old game, Fnaf fan game from 2016 that I never actually beat or played much of, but I loved what I did play. It was interesting, it was neat. Back when Fnaf fan games were big. There's our crew.
Right, that should do it. Hey, glad to see you're working there. The name's Fritz, and welcome to the Popgoes Pizzeria, the next generation of kids' entertainment. As you already know, you'll be guarding this place until 6 in the morning, and as your boss, I'm obliged to help you understand your job and the tools you'll be allowed to use during the shift. So, first things first. I've got to be honest, your current setup might not be very optimal, so to say. I didn't have time to prepare a designated room for you in the location, so you'll just have to manage with using one of the internet cafe monitors near the stage, next to the gang. Don't start complaining just yet. I set a nice spot near the window for you. Even brought a fan. Anyway, the phone you have in your hand, it's usually used by kids during the day for games and whatnot, but I've sorted out a security application that only activates during the night, which is when you're here, obviously. Everything you'll ever need for your job is ready to use. Go on, press some buttons. You can check all the rooms with set cameras that are connected online, and the ventilation system too. Alright, I know what you're thinking. First night on the job, I'm rambling a bit, it's a lot to take in. And yes, I know there are a bunch of anthropomorphic plastic animals around you, watching you work. Trust me when I say I know how that feels. Your imagination might get a tad bit out of control. Stress does that to you. But don't worry, you're completely safe here. I've built this place from the ground up to be one of the most transparent, honest, and safest places on Earth. Unlike some other businesses. If you ever start feeling anxious, looking out the window or just, taking a look outside should calm you. That tends to work for me at least. Right, back to the anthropomorphic animals. I'm sure you've already guessed by now that these are our animatronic characters. Top of the line technology. Honestly, the name animatronic doesn't do them justice. They're more like multi-purpose robots. They can be programmed to do anything I can think of. They pretty much run this place now. Of course, again, they are completely harmless. They aren't physically capable of hurting anybody. Made sure of that myself. I think I might be going on for too long. Last thing on the list. You may have noticed that this is a pre-recorded message, which means if you want to ask a question, you won't get an answer. But hey, to fix that, I've given you some options. I stayed up all night to set up a simple Q&A system to go with your app. When this call ends, you will get 3 topics to choose from, and when you select one of them, another audio message of mine will play to help explain whatever you want to know more about. Quite nifty, right? Obviously not quite as much freedom as a normal phone call, but it'll have to do for now. Well, that's it for your first night. Check those cameras and don't forget to take a breather once in a while, alright? Your 3 options should appear now. Ah, alright. You want to learn more about your job, that's good. Well, as you might have noticed, you can reset any electronic or wireless connections in 6 of the pizzeria's rooms by using your phone's room shutdown button. I added this feature to your phone to ease the job of having to fix any tech-related problems that might crop up during your shift. So you don't have to go there and manually fix it. So if you see the printers going awry or something, just push that button and wait a few seconds for all the systems to go back online. Bear in mind, technical faults almost never happen here, so I really doubt you'll need to use it that much. Oh, and don't worry about breaking any machinery.
That's the panic bar.
Just go back to doing their normal activity.
What in this room is causing my panic?
Which is about 5 to 10 seconds long. Alright, well, that's your first night. I'll do the same thing
I don't
tomorrow.
see anything in this room.
Good night, kid.
Or is it just... It's just going... Oh. So... If I remember... Yeah. They're harmless. You're not worrying about them moving around. You're worrying about what he's making. I never really knew what I was doing, but now that I kind of realize he's using the printers. I only just realized that after 4 years. You're supposed to shut down the printers so he can't make any more parts. Where'd he go? You're supposed to do this all night. Every once in a while, the message on this thing will change. This is a really cool game for being a fan game. And I'm glad it's getting a reboot. Which, we will be playing its reboots. Because, like, I loved this game. It was so cool to me. Like, these kind of games, like, the Fnaf fan games are, like, my favorite kind of horror games to play. Because they're just so oddly neat. Like, they're all very unique. You really like this room. Only one leg. And we are going to be playing a few more fan games and stuff. I'm going to probably make this recording, like, do night 1 of this game, move on to a different game. If I remember correctly, that goes to this room. Or this room. One of these two. This one. Night 1, as in all games like this, is pretty tame. So I might just play as much of the game as I can. Oh, you're going to this room. No, it's this. Oh, it's this room. Okay, so the camera is looking this way then, to the left on the screen. So then this is the room I can barely see. This is the room I can see. Where did he go this time? I almost... When you get too panicked, I don't remember what happens. Where did he go? There you are. Look at them. So I have some games downloaded that aren't Five Nights at Freddy's fan games. And we will be playing those as well. I just wanted to get back into these kind of fan games things because I loved them. They're so interesting to me. go. Night 1. And yeah, this game has the little mini games that Five Nights at Freddy's had. The neat little mini games. That gives story. And there's the hidden thing. I can barely see where I'm going. There's the ghost. Is there a room this way? I can barely see. There is. There's also... I can't see. I think I saw a room this way and to the right. Yeah. I can't see. It's bright in my room. There's a broken guitar. Apparently not what I'm looking for. I hope you guys could see my cursor. I don't remember if I turned that off. But if I did, that sucks. Because seeing the cursor is a good thing in this game. I think I see one to the right. Yeah, okay. Also, ooh, a cupcake. If you're not following me on Twitch, you're missing out. Like, I play games over on Twitch every day. Like, every day at noon Central Standard Time, and I'm gonna soon... I'm gonna soon be switching it to later in the day for when school gets out for children, like high school students and stuff, so around 3 or so p.m. Central Standard Time. Ugh, I'm recording this at 9 in the morning when I just woke up. So, perfect time to record a horror game. It'll wake me up. That's why I'm recording it. It'll wake me up. Those noises are happening behind me. What am I supposed to be doing? Let's go back up here. Can I do anything with this? No. Sure. That beeping noise, by the way, this is me pressing the space bar. Trying to see if it does anything. I'm like straining to see my screen at this point. Like, it is that dark for the screen. Like, I'm betting you guys it is impossible to see. Someone's probably like, what am I saying? No one really watches this. What the heck am I doing? Ugh. This game pertains to night 1, 2, and 3 of the main story to Five Nights at Freddy's, is what it told me at the beginning. Genuinely, what am I supposed to be doing? Oh, here we go. Balloon. I can actually see now. Like, I can actually do stuff. That took a while for me to... I apparently just passed by this. Hey, it's Balloon Boy's hat. Shit. We're gonna play through the second night as well. Heck. Oh, whoops. Accidentally closed out of the game. Let me reopen that. Apparently, it is not recording my cursor. Even though it is set to capture cursor. Continue. Heat vents to stop noises.
Right, here you go. Second night. Hope you've gotten used to your job by now, pressing buttons on a phone. You'll have trouble finding a job that actually requires you to be on one of those. Anyway, I expect efficient use of that phone, kid. Oh, and I'll let you know now, don't start slacking off. I'm paying attention. After your first week is done, I'll be doing a review of your progress to see if you are fit to continue or not. If you do your job especially well, I might even give you a bonus. I guess there isn't even that much for you to do. I know I haven't given you much to work with just yet.
Shit.
Because this is just a test run. But there is something for you to do in case you get bored, I suppose. Since, well, I'm not going to treat you like those robots behind you. So we're entering the winter time. I imagine you'll be working just next week, so it's going to get pretty darn cold for you. And I'm sure you've already noticed this from yesterday. I don't know. I have given you access to the ventilation system, which means you should be able to turn on the heating grids once in a while to warm up the place. They'll stay on for about a minute, probably, but that's long enough, right? Bear in mind the vents go around the perimeter of the building, so I'm sure you'll figure it out. Well, that should keep you entertained. God, I hope you're as easily pleased as I am. That's all
you
for
should
tonight.
panic. Oh, I am
Wait, no,
panicking.
it's your turn to talk. Here you go. Ah yes, it does look kind of weird, doesn't it? Well, as with all of the other systems in the building, I designed those heaters myself. They're just very thick laser beams going from one face of the vent to the other. You should be able to see a square rim around the vent section with a light that switches between red and green. That rim is what keeps the lasers stable. When they're on, the lasers heat up the air that's constantly going around the vent system. Keeps almost every human-occupied room in the location warm. Well, except my office. Speaking of which, can you see where it is? If you think it's in one of those cameras, well, you're wrong. I'd hate being recorded all day. You can guess how much work I do in there, and being on camera would only interrupt that. I think it's the only room that isn't surveyed. Oh, and the bathrooms aren't either, of course. If you
These
still
are the
can't see my
bathrooms.
office,
This
and you
is his
really want
office.
to know where it is, just look to your left. The door's right there next to Popgoes' stage. That's about it. Try out the heating, and I'll see you
It's right
tomorrow.
there. There's the staff room. I didn't expect... We're probably gonna find out what this does. Oh, there's multiple of them. They're all gone. That's this room? Right? Yes. I'm trying to learn the rooms so I don't have to keep, like, guessing. And, like, actually panicking. That's this room. Nope. That's this room. I love these kind of games that screw up my anxiety. I think that's this room. We know for a fact that's this room. It's only 3? Oh, okay. Okay, that's this room. I'm learning! I will put a download to this game in the description. I think it's PC only. There's probably a mobile version of it out there somewhere. Probably has a virus inside of it. So if you want to risk it, you can hunt down a mobile version yourself. Because I sure as hell am not going to find you one. Oh. What do I do about you? You took my phone! Can I have that back? Can I have my phone back? No. I'm dead. My panic has reached max. Oh. I didn't hear noises in the vent. That's the thing. I didn't hear noises in the vent. Ugh. Gotta figure out what noises it's talking about. Immediately ending the call. uh, uh, uh. I don't know what that was. I don't want to know what it was. He's behind me. No, he's not. Oh, he's waving. Bye. I should have a real-life panic bar. Hi, you two. Bye, you two. Damn it. Missed one. How many has he got now? 2. There's 6 in total. I think that's how I just keep them there. Is he about to go into the party room or the art room? Party. I like how this is called the art room, but it's an arcade. So I guess they start here. Go here, 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 then here, and then reach here, and then they're to me. That was Freddy. Popgoes. Where are you? There you are. Sorry about the silence. So I'm also going to be recording more Risk of Rain videos soon. Shit. They're above me. It's almost 6. Popgoes, where did you go? He's about to enter this room. That's not what I meant to do. Shit. Hi there. Just keep looking out the window. Night shift is almost over. I can't do anything. I've just got to sit here and wait. Yeah, this game has no doors or anything. Oh, because the animatronics are what's trying to kill you. The animatronics are building something to kill you, but they themselves are not killing you. So there's no reason for you to have a door. Because you're not stopping anything. Which is neat. Like, it's good to have a fan game where you're not actually stopping anything. Let me go the same route as I did before and see what happens. Oh, it's gone. Okay. This place looks like a brain. Let me go to this side. Okay. Shit. Hi. Go left. Left. Nothing. The other game I remember playing a lot of and beating, and almost beating the 27 mode, was Those Nights at Rachel's. Not Those Nights at Rachel's. Five Nights at Candy's. That's what it was. And like I spent so long trying to beat Five Nights at Candy's 2020 mode. Like, it was so much effort. I beat the first game, I then beat the second game, and I think I beat the third game the week it came out. I loved those games, and they're apparently being rebooted as we speak. Like, the first one's already got a reboot. I think the second reboot is coming along nicely. Emil Mako is like, oh, she knows how to make these kinds of games. Like, it is so nice. And then the creator of this game series, ow, this game series, he is so good at this. Remember colors, call the badger. Call the that. Okay, well, that is where we're ending this for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. Doo-doo.